Hey everyone. Welcome back to Behind the Crime Scene. Before we start, drop a comment below. What city are you watching from? And be honest, would you help search for Dezi Freeman if you had the chance? Because today's update hasn't been splashed across headlines. It's quieter, but maybe more revealing. After nearly 9 weeks on the run, the Dezi Freeman investigation has taken an unexpected turn. This time, it isn't about a new suspect or leaked evidence. It's about police reaching out to the public, not for tips, but for footage. Authorities have asked anyone with trail or hunting cameras inside Mount Buffalo National Park to check their recordings for signs of Freeman. That's right. The country's most talked-about fugitive might have walked past someone's forgotten SD card. Freeman was last seen on August 26th, fleeing into the bush after what police call the fatal shooting of 2 officers near Porapunka, Victoria. Since then, a manhunt has unfolded across some of the state's toughest terrain. Helicopters, drones, tactical units, thermal cameras, and ground crews covering hundreds of square kilometers. The park was sealed off for weeks. Now, as it slowly reopens to the public, Victoria police are asking anyone who left cameras in the area to check their footage and share anything unusual. With the park reopening, police are urging anyone with hunting or trail cameras to check their footage and share any information that may assist investigators, a police spokesperson said. It's a simple request, but also a telling one. When law enforcement starts turning to the community, it often means every conventional lead has been exhausted. Among those who understand the logic behind this move is Australian adventurer Mike Atkinson, better known online as Outback Mike. A former Army engineer and survivalist, Atkinson has spent years documenting how to live off-grid in the bush, and he told Yahoo News Australia that using trail camera footage makes sense. If he's moving through the area, it makes sense for police to ask for that secondary information, he said. These cameras record everything that crosses in front of them: animals, hikers, or whoever's passing through. Atkinson explained that trail cameras have quietly become one of the bush's most powerful eyes. Hunters use them to track deer patterns. Campers use them for wildlife footage. They're small, camouflaged, and built to last through weeks of rain and frost. They're motion-triggered, Atkinson said. You can set them up, leave for days, and when you come back, you've got time-stamped images. Even infrared at night. You'd be surprised what turns up. People, animals, things you didn't even know were there. In other words, Mount Buffalo might already hold the answers, waiting in the memory cards of hobbyists who never thought their footage could matter. For context, deer hunting is permitted in certain areas during prescribed seasons, meaning dozens of cameras could still be strapped to trees throughout the region. Police haven't confirmed how many have been recovered or reviewed, but investigators believe this public outreach could be the missing link. So far, Victoria police say hundreds of people have been questioned, including some of Freeman's acquaintances. Detectives have reviewed more than 1,600 pieces of intelligence, and hundreds of properties have been searched either voluntarily or through warrants. Yet 9 weeks later, there's still no verified sighting. The $1 million reward, one of the largest ever offered in Victoria, remains on the table for information leading to Freeman's arrest. Police insist that the park's reopening doesn't signal an end to the investigation. The reopening of the park does not signify the end of the search for Freeman, a spokesperson told reporters. Victoria Police will continue to maintain a strong presence in the area. Officially, officers warn that Freeman should not be approached, describing him as a high-risk individual. But again, that's the police position. Many people following this story see the situation differently. Some view him as a dangerous fugitive, others as a man driven into the wilderness by something we still don't fully understand. Whatever your perspective, one fact remains. The search has entered a new phase, one that depends on ordinary Australians. Think about that for a second. After drones, dogs, and elite tactical teams, the key might be sitting on a memory card someone tossed into a desk drawer. Would you check yours? And if you found something, a blurry figure, a shape crossing the frame, would you hand it straight to police, or would you want to look closer first? As Atkinson pointed out, the bush keeps secrets, cameras don't. His words cut right to the heart of this mystery. If Freeman did cross a trail cam, that footage might not just show where he was, It could reveal how he's surviving, or if he's still alive at all. So far, officers have logged thousands of search hours. They've followed sightings from Bright to Myrtleford, examined vehicles, and combed through creek beds and caves. Every public appeal brings a flood of new tips, but none have led to him. That raises the questions no one in authority wants to answer. If Freeman's still out there, how has he evaded capture for 9 weeks in cold alpine conditions? If he isn't, what exactly are police searching for? And why, after all the technology and manpower, are they now turning to hunters, hikers, and YouTubers? The call for trail camera footage isn't just a search tactic. It's an acknowledgement that Freeman's story has outgrown official control. For some, that makes this case even more compelling, because every unanswered question leaves space for another possibility. Maybe Freeman is hiding in plain sight. Maybe he vanished long before the helicopters left. Or maybe the truth has been sitting quietly in someone's backyard SD card the whole time. The one certainty, people are watching. The comments, the forums, the podcasts, they all keep this case alive long after the headlines fade. So, what do you think? Is this outreach a clever move by police, or a quiet signal that the investigation has hit its limits? If the public ends up providing the first solid lead, what does that say about trust in the system itself? Drop your thoughts below. Tell me your city, and tell me honestly, would you help in the search if you could? And if you think this story deserves more eyes on it, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because we'll keep following every shift in the Dezi Freeman case, from the bushland trails to the courtroom, if it ever gets that far. This isn't the end of the Freeman story, not even close. Stay curious, stay critical. This is Behind the Crime Scene.